joining us on the news briefing for this Wednesday. We still have a few people who might be joining us, but I thought we'd go ahead and get started. We're hoping someone from FEMA will join us, but I see we have our friend Marielli Carty from SBA here. And Marielli, I think I asked you to go first last week, so I was hoping to ask you again to go first, and then we'll see if Chad is able to join us from FEMA.
It's okay, no worries. Good afternoon, everyone. Here Marielli from SBA. Okay, let's talk about SBA numbers from Monterey County. So far, we have received 46 home loan applications. We have received 47 business loan applications, and we have approved 2.5 dollars from those home and business loan application. And I have here, wait a minute for me, Maya. I have here, let me see, the whole number from FEMA referrals that we have received so far. Okay. We have received 1,335 FEMA referrals so far, just for the Monterey County. That is a very good number. We're still receiving home and business loan application at the middle school on Monterey, Pajaro. So we're still open there. We have received a few survivors requesting our assistance or any other assistance from FEMA as well. So if you have any other question, I'm here. Thank you, Maya.
Thank you. And could you also provide the information in Spanish?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Okay, so aquí le habla Marielli de la Small Business de la Agencia Federal para los Pequeños Negocios. Hemos recibido 46 solicitudes de casas. Hemos recibido 47 solicitudes para los negocios y hemos recibido y hemos aprobado más de 2.5 millones de dólares solamente para el condado de Monterrey. En las solicitudes que hemos recibido de parte de FEMA, los referidos específicamente, han sido de 1,336. Seguimos disponibles en el DRC de Pajaro, en el Middle School. Estamos disponibles para poderles asistir, tanto para contestar sus dudas o sus preguntas. Estamos allí disponibles para todas las personas sobrevivientes de las pasadas tormentas. Así que si tienen dudas o preguntas, estoy aquí disponible para ustedes. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Marielli, as usual, for providing this information. And if Chad is able to join us, we'll circle back to him. But we're going to move now to our partner, All In Monterey, who has been really a critical part of recovery in Pajaro. And they continue to work with us on supporting residents. There are some new things happening with All In, and Tanya Kosta is here to tell us what she is up to and what All In is up to.
Hello, everyone. So I just wanted to start off, I finally have our numbers. During the response period, we helped 692 families by delivering groceries, daily essentials, all of the items they needed while they were still evacuated. In recovery at our store in Salinas, we've helped 336 families and counting, and that is for furniture, mattresses, household goods, cleaning supplies, toiletries, diapers. Starting in July, for the long-term recovery, All In has purchased a trailer, and we're going to call it All In to Go, and we'll be going into Pajaro every other week on Mondays with hygiene, cleaning, clothing, diapers, and whatever else we have. We'll have our Google Sheet open, so if anybody needs something, if we have it, we'll give it to them. So we'll be giving out school supplies and whatever, just whatever we meet the families where they need to be. And if they have special requests or it's a seasonal thing like warm coats, blankets, whatever, we're going to do our best to get those items and share them. That's it for me.
Thank you Thank you so much, Tanya. And it's really great to hear the numbers because we know how hard All In has been working. It's just really nice when the numbers show the work that you have done. Are there any things that you'd like to tell residents that you have available for them? You know, a lot of people have waited to move back home. Some were able to move home more quickly. Some are still moving in now and may need some of the things that All In provides.
So tomorrow I'm moving into a 20 by 30 storage in Watsonville, which I'll bring all of the donated furniture. And I'm working with Rayesis Ikrina and some community members so that if somebody is just getting home or for whatever reason, which we're finding a lot of people didn't come forward earlier, we're going to keep stocking that storage in Watsonville with furniture. So, and then, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to, whatever you guys need, we're going to be there to help you.
So the best way for people to connect with All In is to use the website and make an appointment. What is the best way to find you for residents now?
So for residents that need help, they can email help@allinmonterey.org. If somebody would like to donate, they can email donate@allinmonterey.org. We try to make that simple and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna continue helping. So if anybody needs anything, I mean, we found people mothers with 4 children and she couldn't push 2 strollers. So we've been able to buy her one of those big stroller wagons because that was something that was circumstantial that she needed. So people can email us if they need something. And if we have the ability to get it, we will. Also, an elderly couple called and they said that they lost their glasses during the storm. So we were able to contact the doctor, pay for them to get their eyes checked. And then we purchased both of them 2 pairs of glasses each. So just little things like that, we're definitely going to help with.
Anything that's needed, right?
Anything that's needed, we're all in.
Of course. Thank you, Tanya, for coming and giving us an update on this. It's really great. You're still here, you're still helping, and people can still reach out.
Yes. Oh, I should have mentioned that we've purchased 25 refrigerators in the last 2 weeks for the families that were not eligible for FEMA or they were living in a garage. So we did receive the grant from Community Foundation, and we've been buying refrigerators, maybe 3 to 4 every day, about 3 to 4 refrigerators a day. So
and so for people that need a refrigerator, they would also email help.
Yeah.
Try to do.
Yes, and what we're doing is if they are eligible through FEMA, then we ask them to go through FEMA. Our appliances are reserved for those families that were not approved for FEMA, or there's something long-term where the owner receives the FEMA and they don't have a refrigerator. Prior to the grant from Community Foundation, we bought everyone those big coolers and we've been delivering dry ice. I mean, we've been delivering dry ice every week to about 50 families. And then we also got them propane operated stoves because they didn't have their range. And we've been delivering propane every week. So we're happy that we're able to buy a real refrigerator for them.
That's great news. Again, thank you, Tanya, for giving us an update and all the great work that All In does.
I forget a lot of stuff. I'm like, yeah, refrigerator, sorry. But thank you for having us.
Very welcome. Well, we were talking a little bit about people returning home. Well, home repairs began almost immediately after residents were able to return home in Pajaro. Many buildings at this point are in various stages of repair, and the county is prioritizing permits if they are needed. We're very pleased to have Melanie Beretti with our Housing and Community Development Department to talk about the status of what is happening, with the county and how the county is supporting repairs in Pajaro. Hi, Melanie.
Hey, good afternoon. We are afternoon now. Thanks, Maya. Thanks everyone for being here. So again, I'm Melanie Beretti, Principal Planner with the County's Housing and Community Development Department. I just wanted to share today that the county has been working proactively with the community of Pajaro to support and prioritize efforts to repair homes and buildings damaged by the flood. Many of the buildings that were impacted by flooding experienced relatively minimal damage that could be addressed without the need for permitting. So we know many buildings have been repaired or are undergoing these minimal repairs. However, our department does not have data to quantify these efforts as they didn't require permits. To date, County HCD has received 4 applications to repair damages resulting from the flooding in Pajaro. This number will continue to grow as property owners continue working with their architects, as well as they await determinations by insurance companies regarding coverage. So all applications that are received by County HCD for disaster recovery receive priority handling and are placed at the top of the line for permit processing. We do encourage property owners and applicants to contact the Permit Center Manager, Elizabeth Gonzalez, at 831-755-5102, or by email, Gonzalez E, GONZALESE @co.monterey.ca.us. If applicants have any questions or are preparing to submit a permit application to the county. County HCD will also be one of many departments and agencies participating in the upcoming July 15th Housing Resources Fair for the community of Pajaro, which you'll hear more about next. So we recognize the community has a long way to go, and County Housing and Community Development Department, as well as our partner agencies and other departments, are here to help. Thank you, Maya.
Thank you very much, Melanie. Before we let Melanie go, are there any questions for Melanie on permits or this kind of support for residents? Okay, thank you. And then thank you for the segue to the housing fair, which we're going to launch into right now and tell you a little bit more about the housing fair. This is, as Melanie mentioned, it's coming up on July 15th. It is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Our Lady of the Assumption Church in Pajaro. And there'll be information, there'll be food, there'll be music that's available there for people to get what it is that they need. And then we do have a lot of organizations that are going to be participating, and this is just some of them. We know that we're still in contact with other agencies who are, we're inviting them to come. So we have Eden Housing, we have Coalition of Homeless Services Providers, Mid-Penn Housing, Environmental Health will be there, Community Bridges will be there, Catholic Charities will be there, the Salvation Army will be there, and as Melanie mentioned, the Housing and Community Development Department will also be there. So that is the Saturday at on the 15th, Saturday the 15th of July at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for that housing fair. And then finally, this was not on our agenda for today, but I do have some additional information about the Pajaro levee repair. One of the most common questions we do get is what are the status of levee repairs? And so I do have some information I can share with you. It's minimal, but I think it will help keep the community informed about what is happening. So this month, the Monterey County Water Resources Agency will be reporting to the Board of Supervisors on the status of the Pajaro levee and upcoming repairs. We're still confirming the planned date for this report, and we will get you those additional details when we have it. We'll also, when we're closer to the time of the report, we'll be able to provide more information on what's happening. So here is what we know. Again, this month, there'll be a report on the levee repairs. While the severe weather did significant damage along the levee, there are 3 critical locations that are scheduled to be repaired before significant winter storms that result in high river levels. Construction work will begin in the next few weeks at the original breach site and then at 2 other high priority locations on the Monterey County side, and that would be to reduce any further potential damage. The repair work is being done by the Army Corps of Engineers. You may know this, but as of July 1st, ongoing operations, maintenance, and repairs and other activities to implement flood risk reduction solutions in the Pajaro Valley has been transferred to the Pajaro Regional Flood Management Agency. And then lastly, the Monterey County Water Resources Agencies will be agency will continue to be actively involved in planning for the repairs. Additionally, the agency is working to obtain land easements, and those are easements that are needed to conduct the repairs that will be occurring. I know you may have questions about this. This is all the information that I have about this at this point. There will be the presentation this month. We encourage you to stay aware of what's coming at the board, and we will keep you updated on the date of the presentation as soon as we have it confirmed. Is there any other questions that I might be able to answer before we wrap up the briefing for today? Then seeing none, thanks everyone for joining us today. Our next briefing is next week. We'll see you then.